Hi everybody, and welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog. It's the weekend and myself and Charlie are in the camper and ready to go camping. This is a different kind of camping trip. We're going to Tree Grove Caravan and Camping Park. No, you stay there. In Kilkenny. Now, we've been there twice before. I'll put a link to when we were there. The last time we were there was the August bank holiday weekend, and my sister and her husband were there. But we're not going to review Tree Grove today. I have sold the smart car and the trailer and purchased a Fiat 500, which is a little small car to tow behind the camper van. And I want to tow it on an A-frame. And A-frames are a grey area. Well, they were a grey area over here for a long time. But there's nobody in Ireland supplying A-frames. I want one that when I brake, the car brakes and the brake lights come on and stuff like that. Now, there's a chap called Denis who is a regular viewer of Charlie and me, our camping vlog. And he listens to the podcast, and indeed he's a contributor to the podcasts when we look for a little bit of information. And he got in touch with us a couple of days ago, could be a week ago, and told me that he tows a car on an A-frame. So I'm going to meet him in Kilkenny and hopefully get an interview, and we'll take a look at the A-frame, and I'm hoping that it's of interest to you guys. Maybe down the line you're thinking of towing a car behind your camper van. So that's what we'll do, a little bit of road footage as we make our way to Tree Grove Caravan and Camping Park in Kilkenny. I'd say we'll just stay Friday night. We're going to meet Denis and hopefully have a chat with him, take a look at his A-frame, and he's got a thing for, I think he's got a web booster or a TV aerial that I might be interested in as well. So let's hit the road with a bit of road footage as usual, and let's see how it works out. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Charlie and me. Yes, it's Saturday morning. Denis arrived well into the dark hours last night. It was after 9 anyway. He's here with his car in tow. It's actually, there it is out there. So I'm hoping to set up a couple of cameras and try and get a bit of an interview. I've never done a video interview before, but it should be fun. We've just had breakfast. It's only 9:30. On a beautiful Saturday morning. The campsite pretty picked up. As I say, we're in Tree Grove Caravan and Camping Park in Kilkenny. Not to review it, but I'm here to look at the A-frame that Denis has on his car, because we're thinking of getting one for our new Fiat 500. So when the guys are all fed and washed, we'll have a chat with Denis. He's here with his wife Michelle and with their son. And we'll take a look at the A-frame that's set up on his Peugeot. I'll get all the contact details. I'll ring the people where he got it. I think he got it up in Northern Ireland, and we'll see if we can get one for the Fiat 500. We've just had a bit of a ramble this morning after a feed. I think it's time to go out for another one. It's such a beautiful morning, so we'll chat to you in a couple of minutes. Well, a couple of minutes here, it could be in a couple of hours. You okay? And just show it's a beautiful morning here before we start on the car. That's actually Denis's rig there, but I just want to show you that. Look at this bus. She's diesel, and right down the end there's another one, but she's petrol. But you can see how busy it is. We're in September, and the 12 spots here are already taken, and there's campers up top. And if you look up here, we've caravans, and we've caravans up the other end as well. Our pitch is here. Just to show you, beautiful morning in Kilkenny. And yeah, we'll be taking a look at the setup now on Denis's car. So you've seen the setup, you've seen the car, you've seen it all set up with the A-frame on it. Now I'm going to introduce you to Denis, who was kind enough to come down here to Tree Grove all the way from Meath, literally to show me the setup. And I got to be honest, I haven't seen him set it up yet, but the setup when he pulled in last night and was so easy to unhitch and put the car here. So Charlie's down there, by the way, for those of you who say, where's Charlie? He's taking great interest in this. Denis, first of all, thank you for joining us. Okay. Thank you for supporting us on the podcast and watching the podcast and the videos as well, and we love your comments. And thank you for making this trip. How long have you been towing the Peugeot?
5 years now, going on 5 years.
And you bought this A-frame system brand new?
Brand new, yeah. Brand new.
And it's not a... Could I buy it off you and fit it to my car, or do you think it's for this model? Did you specify that you had a Peugeot?
Yeah, they give 2 to 3 models that frame will do.
Oh right, but they could be all Peugeot. So do you think that frame might do, that I could buy it second hand, and it might do the Fiat 500?
I would check with with that company though, just to make sure.
Right,
it's on the safe side other than...
The company you bought it from, where?
Carato.
Right, and it's Carato Euro. Now I went onto their website and they were coming in for the Fiat 500 1,300 sterling, and is that about right? And this is a DIY kit, this wasn't fitted.
No, this was fit. I got mine fitted now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
I don't
bought
price, you got the price.
It was 1,100 for the DIY kit and 1,399 sterling fitted.
That was Armitage, though, wasn't it?
No, this is. I went on this morning to that Toa. I went on to the Euro.
I think we paid 800 quid.
But then, of course, it was. What did you say? 5 years ago.
6 years ago.
Right. Right. What we'll do is we'll turn the camera.
Okay.
And we're going to start from scratch, from literally as you're outside your house, you're getting ready to hitch it onto the camera.
Yep. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So here we are. We're basically just going to. Now, yes, you get this reg plate, which clips on it. That's the reg plate of the camper over, and they're very, very... That's never fallen off, Denis?
Never, no.
Very secure. So you've got a jockey wheel. I do know that in the tin are just little bits that go on, because here's the front of it before you hitch anything on. So you've got these towing eyes that have covers on them. You've got, that's the brake in the middle and another towing eye over there. So here's how he starts off. Two covers come off, and that's purely just for storage, and these are bits you'll see about these now in a second, and the jockey wheel. And this is the A-frame unit itself. It's just in the boot, and remember, it's a towing car, so if you're using the car at home, you just put the A-frame in the shed. So these were the 2 bits that were just in the tin, just for storage. Have you any idea in kilos what that weighs, Denis?
Yeah, it's right on here, I think.
Is it a bag of spuds?
About that, yeah. But
yeah.
A bag of spuds.
And there's the split pins. This is the handbrake cable, which is stowed away safely on the handles, so it's not. So as I said, that's a brake cable, and then you have, this is just a standard connection like the camper. Okay, so that's the camper plug, that's the trailer lead going into a camper plug. And tucks in out of the way. Yeah. Now you disconnect your battery, you were saying, you could have an option of putting a switch over there, couldn't you?
You could do, yeah.
You know, one of them, yes, okay.
I just went for that option.
But it's something you could change along the way. But you're happy enough with just taking that off?
Yep.
And you were saying you use the car as a daily runner at home now and again?
Yeah, every day.
And you just leave this in the boot, and if you need the boot, this goes in the shed.
Yeah.
And then there's the jockey wheel. What I was impressed with last night was, and then that goes into your camper van. What I was impressed with last night was when you unhitched it and you can drive slowly, obviously. You just literally drove up there. Oh yes, so it will steer, yes, so it'll steer. But you literally just drove up there and then reversed into this patch here. Now, is there anything we have to do indoors? We're connected, that's it, we're connected. Because obviously you have a steering lock.
Don't mind the door thing here.
We'll stay high.
That twice.
Right, why do you do that? Just to free up the...
And then this keeps the brake from depressing back down, to go back down. So it keeps it held up.
So when that cable pulls the brake, that bungee just pulls it back up?
Pulls it back. Just stops it from going down when you're pulling the brake.
Yes,
back.
yes.
Out of gear.
Out of gear, handbrake off. Now,
fully.
You're on fully, that's purely unlocking the steering.
Yeah.
Here's my fear. My car has a key in the ignition. That's not locked onto my camper. Okay. So yourself, Michelle, go into the shops and for a coffee, whatever. You've no fear of, no. I mean, I can see your keys. No, I can't see your keys.
Simple.
And then lock the door with a spare key.
Bring the key in the van with you.
That's brilliant. And then you just reverse up, hitch it on, plug in the lights.
That's it. Job done. 3 minutes tops.
That is brilliant. And it is, guys, I'm telling you, this is no flimsy make. That's good welding, good framing. Okay, so we've seen how you fit it, and we've seen how easy it is to fit it, and it comes straight out of the boot. Now let's see, Dennis, how quick is it to take off? So remember, you've got your connections, and Dennis has his battery disconnected over there, which you can fit a switch or you can have it disconnected, that's up to you. So you have an electrical cable, which we plugged in earlier. It's just a straightforward camper, like as if you're doing your trailer. Then you've just, we showed you earlier, that's for the brakes. There's a hole there, oh very good. Keeps it out of the way. And again, just your 2 clips.
That's not first.
So you're adjusting that just to make it easier. Oh, very good. Now on some of the units, that wheel is an actual option, isn't it? They don't come with some of them, but this one, you saying it all came complete. Did you buy this brand new?
Yeah, brand new, yeah.
That's one out, clip in. Second one out. Charlie, of course, supervising everything. Look at that, we're not 3 minutes. Over here, Charlie. And then it folds away and back into the boot where we started. And there's no weight in that. And back in, over here, Charlie, and back into the boot. That is brilliant. Put there, it goes into the boot. And in it goes. And you got to remember when you go home now, you have to take off the reg plate as well. Just comes, that's the reg plate actually of the, and in, throw it in there, and we're ready to drive away. You just have to reconnect your battery, yep, and off you go. And that's it, folks. That's how easy it is. Hi guys, as you see, I've made it back home to my home office. I want to thank Denis for coming down and showing me the A-frame. I hope that video was of interest to you guys as well. If you're thinking of getting a trailer, which I have, or getting the A-frame, I'm definitely going to go and look at the cost of the A-frame. And I'll let you know how we get on if we do go with the A-frame. Now, just before we finish up the video, I don't normally push other YouTube channels, but I follow quite a few people in motorhomes, either living in them or touring in them or doing it myself and Charlie do on YouTube. And one of them is My California Dream IBT. He's a fellow dub, and he was in Lake Garda over the past couple of vlogs, and he was doing the drone footage. His B-roll footage is fantastic, slow motion. His music is great as himself, his wife and his son, and they're in their T5 Volkswagen, and they were sitting in traffic on the way to Lake Garda. And he said, I want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel that I found recently called Charlie and Me Are Camping Vlog, and he went on to explain about Charlie and me and Deirdre not being in the videos. And he said that the way he found my video was, the way he found our channel was, he was driving up the Nice dual carriageway at home in Dublin, and he noticed the camper van has Charlie and Me Are Camping Vlog on the back of it. So when he got home, he logged on and he's been following us, and he gave us a great plug on his channel. And first of all, I've gone back on your videos now. I can't find your name. I know your wife is V and I got your son's name. But anyway, thank you for the plug. Our subscriptions went up by 10 or 15 within a few days, and I'm putting it down to you guys. And then last week, he's back home and they went to Carrickmacross or Carrickfergus up in Belfast. And he took the mickey out of me. And I want you guys, it's My California Dream IBT. If you're into following people's shenanigans and camper vans, please do log on to his YouTube channel. But I want to let you hear this. So what I'll do is I'll play the little grab where he's taking the mickey out of me, and I'll just leave his logo of his page so you can write down and look for it on YouTube. Take a listen to this. But anyway, before I do, I also want to say, no, here, take a listen to this.
Hello! And welcome back. You sound like Aaron from what's it called? Charlie and Me. Hello and welcome back to the show. So I don't know, I was doing an Irish accent because we both have Irish accents.
There you go, but thanks for the plug anyway. Right, listen, again, I want to say thanks to Denis for coming down. Can I remind you guys, subscribe to our channel and click on that bell as well. And the podcasts, myself and Chris, are going very well. We really do love your input from you with all of the subjects that we're going to be covering over the next couple of podcasts. And thank you for watching Charlie and Me and subscribing. And for what's left of the season, if you're still out camping, stay safe and mind how you go. And join us again very, very soon. Bye-bye.